And so that way everybody knows that you're being recorded. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday, January or February 26th, our first 2026 National Chapter Leaders Board meeting. Normally, we usually have the board meetings in seminar, but we recognize it's very
I
costly
don't
to go
think
there
everybody got invited.
to chat, or physical limitations. So we're doing a Zoom. And I know today is on a weekday. We wanted to try it out. Next time, oh, Brenda's here. Brenda, hi, great thing. Can you put on your rename yourself, position, and the chapter that you're representing? Okay. Um, and we're going to have the next one most likely on a weekend, maybe on a Sunday. Okay. Because we want to include more people. And so maybe I would like to host another one before seminar in July. So at least another one there. So, but welcome to everyone. So I'm Shirley Chin, VP of Membership. I was appointed just about a few months ago. So I'm still kind of learning the ropes, so to speak. And if you don't like the ropes, well, I don't know what to tell you. Um, but we have a lot of exciting things to do, at least to start out with. First, I want
Shirley,
to identify.
my suggestion is if they don't like the ropes, they need to join and play with those ropes.
Oh, yes, I was going to do that because I would love to have more people on our team here. But I wanted to let you know that we have at least 4 out of 5 of our ARs here. Elizabeth, can you text Karen really quick that we're
Sure.
on? Okay, thank you. So first off, I'm going to highlight there's Howard Lang. Howard was newly appointed. There's Howard right here. And Howard, he is of North Central area. So if you don't know what North Central is, does anybody, the areas are covered. It's on our regional map. It's Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Nebraska, sorry,
Nebraska,
Kansas City, Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, Michigan. I got this over, I have a sticky over something. What's next to Michigan? Oh, I can't, I should,
Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky.
Wisconsin too. Yeah, so, okay. And there is a map. I'll show you that in a moment. Our next AR is our new one, actually, is Pat Thompson. Say hello, Pat.
Hi, all. I'm really looking forward to working with you all.
Yep, and Pat was just newly appointed just about a couple of weeks ago. So,
Yay,
we're gonna
Pat.
so
Yay.
we're gonna tell her that we're very happy to have her on board. We have a lot of exciting things, and we already been talking about what we're gonna do. So here's Pat. Pat, your area is, what is your area? Do you know?
Eastern.
Eastern, I know, but all the states in there?
She has a,
Oh,
Shirley, don't mean to interrupt you. She
Sure.
said, Karen said she has a previous commitment. She's not where she can join us.
Okay, no problem. I hope everything is okay with Vermont and Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, um, Maine, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, I assume Washington, D.C. I think because you're Eastern area, technically, Pat, you may be responsible for the UK. If
hey.
there's a chapter over there. So, you know what? If you need an
You need
excuse
to
to go
send
there,
me over there to check it out, though.
I know. So,
I'll put that
and
on
our
my
next,
agenda.
What's
yeah,
good for the goose is good
I
for the
know.
gander.
So the next one is Elizabeth Horn. Elizabeth, say howdy.
Hello.
And then you're
Howdy.
here.
Okay. Hi. Hi. Howdy.
Oh,
That's
wait,
not
sorry.
Elizabeth.
Wrong one. That's Candy. Sorry. Sorry about that. Uh, okay, there's a lovely Elizabeth. And Elizabeth, you want to name out the chapters you're responsible for?
Oh gosh. Everything in the southeast. So or
Colorado,
in the south central. So out from Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana,
Colorado,
Texas, Colorado, Oklahoma, Arkansas, New Mexico, cyber pointers.
Louisiana.
I said Louisiana.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
Yeah. I think that's it. I'm not
Okay,
not
good.
What?
Arizona,
Wyoming?
No.
not Wyoming.
No. Wyoming is western area under Candy. And I'll show you a map. Technically, I think Elizabeth, because you're the most south, maybe you deal with South America, you and Karen. You guys can fight over it. So, but if we ever get lucky there, you never know.
Thank you.
Finally, last but not least, is Candy. And there's Candy and Tony. Candy is here.
Hello.
We're still transitioning Candy in. We're going to be meeting next week, but Candy, I think you haven't seen it yet. Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, Alaska, Hawaii. Yeah,
Oh,
Hawaii.
see, that's a good one that I'd have to go check out.
I know. It's part of the Aloha chapter, and yeah, Nevada. So hey, there's Vegas. Vegas, baby.
Nah,
No? Oh,
I'm
okay.
over Vegas.
Ah, all right. Besides, you know that as a little aside that they banned all the Elvises working. There's no Elvises now. Or they're
Really?
called Elvi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Elvi. That's the
yeah.
still
So
Elvi?
yeah, the Elvi are now banned to perform weddings, and I'm pretty sad about that.
Why?
I was hoping to get my vows renewed. I haven't persuaded my husband because he thinks it's stupid, but you never know. And of course, this is recorded too. All right. You now know one of my deep, darkest to-do list. Um, and next year's our 40th, so he should be expecting something. Okay, so I want you to introduce each of yourself. I know you wrote something there. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been with A&G? Let's start with Nancy Holub. Nancy, you're muted.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm Nancy Hola, current president of Shenandoah, Cyber Pointers, excuse me. I'm secretary for Shenandoah Valley and membership for Hampton Road Sandpipers. So I've been with A&G since 2017, so not really a ton of time, I guess, but it's been a great experience.
Well, we appreciate.
I was Eastern area rep
Mhm.
for 2 years also. So yeah, that was a great experience too. So looking forward to the meeting and meeting everyone.
Oh, great. And she was a member of Western area with my chapter, Sandycook chapter. And she was president, past president, which we appreciate her commitment to that. Barbara.
Barbara Pershala, and I am secretary for the Bluebonnet chapter in Austin, Texas.
Yay.
I've only been on the board for almost 2 years as secretary, and I haven't been on the board previous to that, but I've been a member of A&G for a long, long time, and I do not remember which year it was that I joined.
Well, actually, I can
Yay,
show you how you
Barbara.
can find out, by the way. All right. Evelyn.
Hi, I'm Evelyn. I'm the president of the White River chapter in Indianapolis.
Okay, how long you been with A&G?
About 15 years, I'm guessing.
Long time. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Vicki Patchen. Press the space bar to speak. Oh, go ahead.
I'm Vicki Patchen. I'm the membership chair of the Greater Kansas City Needlepoint Guild, and I've been a member of A&G maybe a little over 20 years. I know Tony can maybe tell me because I joined the guild when she was program chair in Kansas City.
Well,
So
I joined the guild in 1999. I probably took me a few years to become program chair.
But yeah, I think I joined maybe 2003 or 4 or 5, somewhere along in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you so much. Walker.
Hi, I'm with Shenandoah Valley, which is in Virginia, and I'm the president there. I have been with A&G maybe 5 years this time, and then probably in the early 2000s. I was also a member when I was a store owner here in Charlottesville. So yeah, glad to be here.
Okay, well, welcome back, Walker. Appreciate
Thank you.
that. Karen Sparks.
Hi, I'm Karen Sparks. I'm president of our chapter, Hampton Roads Sandpipers, and I've been with ANG since the beginning of our chapter, which was 38 years ago.
Okay, great.
So,
Wow, long
yeah,
time.
did different positions and whatever. I love it. It's my passion. It's got to live.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on today. And Celeste.
Celeste Sanford. I am currently the Vice President and Program Director for Needle Knots in southeastern Wisconsin. New to the craft or to the art form and been with ANG since 2018.
Well, Celeste, welcome to the madness of Needlepoint. We
Thank you.
will bring you into the dark side. Trust me, it's been a lot of fun. So
Thank you.
welcome, Celeste. Okay, Candy, we're going to talk to Tony.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Well,
Tony.
as I said, I joined the guild in 1999 as soon as I found out about it, and I've been volunteering for lots of positions ever since. I currently live in Colorado, and I am your vice president for education on the national board.
And we're really excited she's here because you may have some questions about that. Thank you for joining us.
Sure.
Catherine.
I'm probably the new kid on the block. I've only been with ANG for 3 years, and it's all Brenda Plass's fault.
Ah, is she? Shall we put her up to the firing squad? We could.
Yeah, she's good.
Can I throw you chocolate eclairs instead?
Yeah, I think you probably need to, give her benefits and lots of kudos for
I
having
will.
drawn several people in.
Well, I'm going to seminar. I was going to bring some Hawaiian chocolates, chocolate covered macadamias. I just came back about a week ago.
Yum.
Everything is in the freezer right now.
Mhm.
So, but thank you for joining us today, and thank you for serving on the board. All right. Pam Landsberg Bloomberg. I can always get them mixed up.
That's okay. So Pam Landsman Blumberg, I'm program chair for both San Diego as well as the Queen Charlotte chapter. So I'm actually here in South Carolina right now, and I joined ANG in the early 2000s, but have been an active member since moving down here in 2017.
Ah, great. Thank you for coming here. Okay, Fran. Wow. Oh, I forgot to put it in
Hi,
the mountain. But go ahead, Fran.
I'm president of Palomar Mountain Stitchers, and I joined ANG, I think it was 1998.
Mm-hmm. And I have to tell you, Fran is a pistol at seminar, especially with a glass of wine. So you see her.
I'm signed up already.
Yeah, I know. So,
Yay!
yeah, we're going to be party hardy there. So just want to give you everybody a heads up about Fran. We won't tell everybody what you've done last year, Fran. It's
Oh,
I'm in New
Whatever the
Orleans. We'll stay
seminar
in New Orleans.
stays at seminar.
Yeah, that's right.
yes, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Terry Dorr. Terry, welcome. How
Well,
are
thank
you?
you. I'm not sure how I got on the list, but anyway, I'm here. I'm Terry. And I can't remember how long I've been a member of ANG, but it's been probably close to 20 years, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been the treasurer for a little while for Columbine. And then Mile High, I've been the membership chair for 4 years now. I'm on my second term.
Okay,
So,
great. Well, you're here because you're on chapter board. All
You're
chapter
one of
board
my
members.
chicks.
Yep.
yes, I recognize your name. So that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, and you are the host. I know your two chapters are part of the host chapter for seminar. So we're
Yes.
very excited to meeting you in person.
Oh, thank you.
We are very excited. Denver is a very, very hot place right now.
Yes. Well, we're glad to have you all come here.
Oh,
We're
good.
excited.
And Krista Sparks. Krista, I have to tell you, when I talked to her last year, she's full of ideas and a lot of energy, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm Kristen Sparks. I'm the newsletter editor for the Hampton Roads Sandpipers. I've been a member of ANG since 2017, although probably been going to meetings with Mom much earlier than that, unofficially. And Tony was my very first seminar teacher in 2018, actually. So
That's great. And how's your toddler?
she's always on the move.
Yes,
Never
well, we
stops.
can tell you that. Never stop, by the way.
Yes,
You know?
our chapter was kind enough to throw me a baby shower in 2014. It was a lot
Oh,
of fun. Yeah.
oh, that's fantastic.
Honorary aunties.
Oh, good. Thank you. Well, thank you for coming today. Caroline Bennett. You're muted.
Okay, so I'm Caroline Bennett. I am co-programs and acting co-VP and newsletter editor for the South Bay Needleworkers in Milpitas in Northern California. And I'm a little distracted right now because I have my stitching buddy helping me.
Ah,
So she was interfering with me unmuting myself, but I'm kind of a newbie with A&G. I've only been a member since 2020, and I sort of fell into my board responsibilities when we reconstituted our chapter after COVID.
well, we're here to help you, and of course you met Candy, and we'll give you a shout out later on, connect later on. But thank you for joining. I appreciate all that. Brenda Ploss, I know what she did behind the scenes. Brenda.
Yes. Well, I'm currently vice president of our guild, Golden Needlers. I've been active in AG since 2000. I was on the national board for Founding Committee. So currently for our guild, we have set up Instagram and Facebook accounts. And also we did some bookmarks, and I'm going to send you a copy of it. They're just being sent off to be printed with all our information on it.
Oh, great. We would like to
So
share
we're
that.
trying to move.
And what she's talking about, I think I'll share. You did something similar as SDA&G's bookmarks, San Diego's. If not, I'll share ours.
Yeah, we're like oh, go ahead.
Okay, the connection is slow. So, in any case, well, thank you, Brenda. Melita, oh, you're probably driving. So she's driving now. She may not be able to talk. So we want her to drive safe. So Melita, you can later on let me know when you're able to introduce yourself. Oh, you can. You're home now.
Just got everything done.
Oh, all
Just
right.
got in the car and got out of the car, got everything in, and I'm here.
Okay,
So
good. How long have you been with A&G?
I joined, I don't know. I guess around 2006 or 9, somewhere in there. I think my first classes might have been 2009, probably 2009. I'm
Yeah,
guessing. Yeah.
long time. All
Yeah.
right.
And they sucked me into being the newsletter person right away.
Right.
And then I've been some role or another in the chapter ever since.
Well, thank you for your time there. We have Mindy Slater. I'm
Hi.
sorry. Is this Slater?
Yes.
Mindy, we're going to rename you.
Okay.
What is your position in the chapter?
President of Mile High.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Mile
Yay.
High?
Yes, Mile High.
Okay,
I see
great.
Tony there.
Yes.
Yes, Tony's right here. Well, yes, and of course you're here with your colleague, Terry. So it's great to have both of you here. Thank you so much.
Yay.
And how long you been with A&G, by the way?
I joined when my kids were little, probably about
Ah.
32 years.
Oh, 32 years.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's a long time. Great. Glad you're able to do that. We have Cindy Baldwin with Blue Ribbon. Cindy, can you chat?
Yes, I can. So I'm the president-elect and newsletter editor of the Blue Ribbon chapter in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long I've been an A&G member. I wasn't a member of the Iowa chapter that went away. And I don't know when they were active, maybe in the late 80s, early 90s.
I'll tell you
And
what, I can
then I
show
came
you.
back.
I can show you how to get that information. That's part of my
That would be, I'd be interested in that just out of curiosity. But anyway, I came back several years ago, and so I've been a member for the second time for quite a while.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you, Cindy, for coming back. Now we have someone who's on an iPad here. Who is this? If you can't identify yourself, I'm going to have to eject you from this meeting.
She's tough.
I
She is
think
tough.
it's me.
Who is that?
This is Karen Putnam.
Oh, Karen.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that I screwed it up somehow. Sorry.
it is Karen.
Okay.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
I'm going to rename you Karen Putman.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it just says iPad on my thing. It's never done that before.
And then with Golden Needlers, right?
Yes, I'm the new membership chair at Golden Needlers. I've been a member of ANG, I think, since like 1998-ish.
Okay.
And ish, yeah, I'm not sure, but it's somewhere around there. It's been well over 20 years.
Oh,
And as Brenda said, we've been actively trying to put ourselves out there. We did a Stitch in Public Day at IKEA with the EGA group here.
okay. Karen, can you let's put a pin on that
Okay, sorry.
because we're going to get to that and I really want to hear that. All right. So right now we're just doing quick introductions.
Okay, then I'm done.
Then, okay, great. And then finally, last but not least, is Gwen Schoen. So let me tell you about Gwen. Gwen, for the Western area, which I haven't told Candy yet, Gwen actually does a newsletter exchange for the Western area region. It's been very helpful, by the way. Being able to read other chapters' newsletters, which, by the way, if you could tell your chapters and your newsletters to also add in VP of membership and to add in your area reps as well, because we really want to know what's going on. But Gwen I don't know, Gwen, should I offer your services? Do you want to do it nationwide?
No.
Okay. All right. I shouldn't have done that. I apologize. I should have asked her ahead of time. But it maybe someone in your region may want to do the same. But Gwen has done this pretty amazing task, which is not easy, I have to say, for many years. And I want to thank her for that. It's been an eye-opener reading other people's newsletters, let me tell you, or other chapters' newsletters. Very much a great way to connect with everyone. So, Gwen, I'm going to turn this over to you. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, I have been a member of ANG for maybe 30 years. I think I joined in mid-90s sometime. And I've served on every position of our chapter board except president. And that's because I've always been too busy to be president. But a few years ago, I wanted to know, I was working on programs and I wanted to know what other chapters were doing so I could get some ideas about some things that our group could do. And so I started asking people to send me their newsletters. And then I thought, this is a great way to communicate and find out what's going on. So I asked chapters in the Western region to put me on their mailing list. And then the way it works is when I get your newsletter, I send it out to everybody on my newsletter exchange list. And I have about 15 chapters that I exchange newsletters with. And it's really been fun because like recently the Aloha chapter joined the exchange, and it's been so much fun to see what they do in Hawaii. And I think I should go join them for one of their meetings because they do such wonderful things. And we've gotten a lot of ideas and exchanged a lot of information about how to reach good speakers. And it's just been, I would highly recommend that every region develop this.
Yes, thank you. And can they call upon you for advice?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
and it doesn't take a lot of time. I have a list of emails, and so all I have to do is forward it to my list. So it
Okay.
takes me maybe 10 minutes.
So Gwen, in the chat, can you put down your email address that people can reach you at?
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. And then I think we have everybody introduced. Oh, we have Linda. Finally, Linda, we're
Hello.
gonna introducing ourselves. Can you put down your full name? Do you know how to rename yourself?
I don't think I don't think
I'll
I
do
do.
it for you. So Linda, what's your last name?
Miller.
Miller, and what's your position in the chapter?
Treasurer, Westchester Needle Artists.
Treasurer, Westchester, Needle Artist. Okay. Because this is going to be recorded, people will then know who you are and which chapter you're from. This recording will be sent to only those who could not make it who are on the National Chapter Board meeting. And then Gwen has put in her email exchange or email if you want to get some advice on that. Okay, well, we did some introductions here, and I know Karen touched upon membership, but that's actually one of our last or it's our third topic. So the next topic I wanted to go to is seminar. In July, I don't know if you know this, but the registration for seminar is now open. I think the pre-registration has ended. Do you remember, Tony?
I
can't
think there's a
remember.
few more days, but
A couple more days, but it's
March 1st, I think. The people
okay.
that paid for the pre-registration, it opened on Monday at noon. And then non-pre-reg, it stays open for just them until noon this coming Monday. This coming Monday, it opens up to all A&G members at noon. And then I believe it's the following Monday
where
that it opens for anyone.
Anyone, yeah.
Right. And of course, if you guys were thinking of taking Jennifer Reifenberg's Heron, it's already on a wait list.
Wow.
Yeah, but Tony's is filling up pretty fast. So if you want Tony, you better hurry.
We
especially-
had, of the 128 people that paid for pre-registration last year,
Wow.
100 signed up the first day.
Yep.
So we're going to try and expand that process in Denver.
Right. And it's a good thing. We want to talk about Denver because there's a lot of things that are happening. So what I'm going to do is in the chat list, I don't know if you guys can see the chat list that I brought up on the screen. Can you see that? No? Okay. If you want to go in the chat list and open up, I've already pre-populated in the brochure that you just got mailed in. You notice there's no dates on page 5 for the special events. So the seminar special events, I've sent them out to the ARs and they're going to send them out to your chapters. And I also put them on there in the chat. If you don't know how to do the chat, let me know. Is anyone, there's like a little button that says chat, open that up.
We know how to do it, but we don't see that what you're talking about in there.
Okay, you don't see that I have seminar special events in there and there's
No.
dates and everything?
No, but we
only
just see
Gwen.
Gwen.
Okay, hold on.
The dates are available in the
Okay,
A&G
there it is.
website.
Yeah, sorry. I did not press the send button. Oh, dang it.
That kind of helps, Shirley.
It does, but remember, it's at noontime. I only had 2 pieces of toast, so there you go. After that, I think I'm gonna get some tacos after this. All right, so there you
Under-
go.
Under
What?
event, if you look on the A&G event page under seminar for event, special events, there's a one single page of the special events, and
Right.
that document has been updated. It looks just like the one in the magazine, but it has the dates and times in it.
Exactly. So I
Yes.
wanted to talk to you guys about this because for those who have gone to seminar, if you notice the chapter president's officers meeting, this time it's going to be from 5 to 6 p.m., not at noon on July 21st. I won't be there. I have to fly back on the 21st because I'm starting my volunteer job the very next day, which is at Comic-Con, which I've been volunteering for the last 35 years, and they're expecting me. So this is the first year ever, though. National has always interfered, has always been afterwards. So it's at nighttime. For those who have gone, traditionally it's been over lunch. I also heard from those last year in New Orleans that some people were very disappointed that we had to end the meeting early, and people wanted us to have a longer meeting because they needed some help. So if you plan to go, what we'd like to do is, even though I won't be there, the other ARs will be there. Karen Gallagher, I think, will be the lead on this one. But we'll have an agenda, and we want to have the agenda based on what you would like us to do, what you like help for. Navigating the website, how to, you know, talking to other program chairs and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, let me, sorry about that. Okay, friend. All right, and so we have, yeah, we have that situation here, okay? And let me take this off. So just make a note of that. Just also wanted to let you know that Expo, there's some exciting new things that's been, it's a little different because Denver will be our last, at least foreseeable future, how seminar will be laid out in a traditional number of days, at least for now. So Expo, instead of nighttime, is going to be from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Again on the 21st when I have to leave. I'm very sad about that. Very sad because I actually had things I wanted to sell, but I can't anymore unless I can persuade someone to sell it for me, but we'll see. So that's a different change. Hopefully we'll bring more vendors and and then you get a chance and leisurely time to shop. We'll have a member at large meeting. The auction and AMP, I'm not sure what AMP is. Buy it now. Oh, I think that's a misspelling. We're going to do it on July 18th to 20th, and we're going to be open until 6 p.m. I do know the donation chair, Susan, if there's enough interest, she will stay longer. Susan Driscoll Bannister, and she is a great gal. I can't wait for you to pick her up. So, any case, so I just want to let you know what the dates are for now, and it is again on the website. But I wanted to know about at least the teachers or about the chapter president officer meeting. Any questions? So I'd like to ask by show of hands, or you can do it either via Zoom or something. How many are going to seminar? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, quite a few. Well, almost half of you. Great. And the rest, I assume, are not going. We wanted to know, is there a reason why you're not going? Is it, we understand cost is a consideration? And Walker, is there a reason why you're not? Oh, wait, who's not going? Okay, someone needs to be muted. So I'm going to ask them, for those who are, okay, okay. All right, so
It
let
just
me
went
see.
away with
It just
whatever
went
you
away?
did. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I was going to ask, for those who are not going, can you give us, I'm just curious out of the reason why you can't go? Is it the projects, cost?
It's cost.
Cost, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Anyone else?
Cost, and it's our daughter's wedding.
Ah, well, that's a
Well,
more important reason.
Yes.
You can't miss her. Congratulations, you can't miss it? No. Okay, Karen's going. All right. Anyone? Yeah, cost is a factor for anybody.
I have an old cat who
Uh,
I really don't want to put in a kennel.
yeah,
sure.
that's very understandable. Exactly. They get it's very stressful for cats to be away from their home environment. Very stressful. Okay, well, that's great. Thank you for sharing that. Um, so the final thing, let me see what time it is, make sure we're on time, is that since becoming membership chair, a lot of things have come to my attention. And one of the commitments I have to you, because I've been a little background, I've been in an A&G since 1998. I think so, or 1995. I can't remember now. And I can show you where we can find out that information before we leave here today. Is that our membership, we haven't, in our chapters, I feel that we need to give more support to chapters, in a lot of different ways. And that's my commitment to you and with the ARs. We're here to support you. And I know all of you have been struggling to get new local members, to get people to serve on the board. Am I wrong?
No.
No,
No.
right? And then to
Mhm.
rotate new diversity in, and it's kind of hard that way. So I'm echoing again. So that's part of the membership recruitment. We're going to a board meeting. Um, it's the Nationals annual budget meeting, and that's one of the things that we're going to discuss is helping chapters, and that's why I'm glad to chat it with you. I want to ask what your needs are in terms of help, especially increasing recruitment for membership. So, but a lot of you have really stepped out of your comfort zone to do a different thing. So, Karen, this is my hint to you about IKEA. So, you want to tell us your little story, your story that's not little, but your story. Karen?
Karen Sparks?
No, I'm sorry,
No.
Karen Putman.
Okay.
Sorry about that. We have two Karens. I forgot about that. I guess she's not hearing us. Uh, oh, you want to?
No, I am. I am. I just couldn't unmute myself.
Okay, so
Okay, so we made contact with the local EGA group
Thank you.
during one of our meetings. And fortunately, during the National Stitch in Public Day, EGA contacted us and said, "Do you want to join us at IKEA?" They made all the arrangements, which was wonderful. We lucked out. IKEA set us up in their living room section. And so we had about 14 members from both EGA and A&G. We were doing embroidery, cross stitch, someone was quilting, but there were a lot of canvas workers. So we had a lot of needlepoint to show. Unfortunately, at the time, because it was last minute, we didn't have any posters for A&G, but EGA did. But we were able to give out some of our information and let people know that we exist. And we've contacted, I spoke with the manager of IKEA to see if we can do this on a more regular basis. They are going to get back to us because they have to run it by their legal department. But hopefully, we are hoping to set it up where we do it either bi-monthly or monthly, where we get to spend a day at IKEA and demonstrate. It was real, Brenda and another member of our guild went there, and the one thing I was really surprised at were the number of little kids and men that were so interested in what we were doing. They were dragging people over to see it. So I think it was a great day, and I hope we get to do it more often and we pick up some members from that. Several people did take pictures of the QRS code, so we're hoping.
right. Thank you, Karen. I know the Eight Flags in Florida. That's what I was hoping for Karen Gallagher to be there. She's our area rep in, southern, southeastern area. And she and her chapter also does IKEA. And apparently they do it in the cafeteria section. And what they're understanding, they did speak to the manager to that IKEA. And he says he doesn't care you stay all day as long as you buy a cola, a drink, or something to eat. I mean, who doesn't love the Swedish
Swedish
meatballs?
meatballs.
And not only that, there's vegan Swedish meatballs now, and some Swedish pie. Come on, guys, Swedish apple pie. So that's great, Karen. Thanks for sharing that. And we also want people to seal the deal as well. So some of you have already asked me, so I want to make sure you guys already know the offer. I created QR codes for A&G membership page. And if you want, I'd be happy to send it to you. I can also, if you want one created for your own chapter, let me know. You can use the free QR generator that's online, but the problem is it only lasts a month or two, and then they want you to pay. Okay, but I have Adobe. If you have Adobe Acrobat, I have a premium account, a paid account. If you have that, Adobe Express, they do QR generators. And as long as you pay the account, it remains active. Okay? So just let me know. We have Jenny Walker and Kate Morgan. Jenny, and Kate, if you could put down, rename yourself, your position with the chapter and your chapter's name, I appreciate that. So, I wanted to also ask, our commitment is to help you with getting you resources for recruitment and to help you with different ideas. But I also want to hear from you. What kind of help do you need from me or from my ARs or national in particular?
So, Shirley,
Yes.
one thing I want to say is, in Sacramento area used to do it a while back. It's along the same lines with IKEA. Go in and sit. I used to meet up with a couple friends and we'd go stitch at Panera. We'd buy a soda and go take over a couple tables or whatever. But go to Panera, Starbucks. You really can do the IKEA thing at, a lot of different places like that too.
Exactly. I know that my Northern California gals, I've talked to some of you already know yourselves. I've been trying to get you to do it at wine bars, at the wineries, because there's a lot of wineries up there, right, guys? So, the thing is that, but has that translated, Candy and Karen, has translated into actual people signing up? See, that's the link here.
Well, I've been going through this program called Meetup, where it's a stitch and bitch group. So it's knitting, crocheting, needlework, whatever you want to do.
Who's
and I've been
speaking, by the
going.
way? I'm sorry. Is it Terry?
No, this is Karen again.
Oh, Karen, sorry. If you could just say who you are while you're speaking. Thank you, Karen.
Sorry.
That's all right.
But I've been going through these, and so far we have gotten 2 individuals that didn't know about us, who are in the process. They've come to like their first meeting and checking us out. So we're hopeful. But these meetings, it's a program called Meetup. I thought it was a dating site. It's not. It's for different groups, and it's really interesting because the demographics they're very young. They're in their 20s and 30s. So exposing them to needlework and getting their interests going, I think is great.
So do you bring your own kits to give out?
No, at this, it's Meetup. I bring what I'm working on, and I've had several individuals ask me if I could show them what I'm doing, which I do. And I tell them about the guild and, come and check us out. If they come to the guild, we'll give them a kit.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Kristen, did you have something you want to?
I think we've seen some success with opening Instagram accounts and social media. That's been our biggest draw. I do agree with you that the stick, whether they continue to join is the biggest thing. We have a local Stitch and Chat that we got connected with, and the social media is linked. And so if we posted on their account, all of their followers could see our posts. And so it's a really free way of expanding your network without having to do a whole lot of work on your own. Same if the teachers have accounts, you bring a teacher into your guild and they allow you to post on their site, you get access to all of their followers that may have not known that you were in their area. I do think on the meetups, the time that you meet up is important. The time of day you meet and the day of the week you meet is important if you're trying to attract new members.
Right, especially as after hours too.
Yeah.
That's important.
I think there can be a nice blend of both, but if you're only meeting during the day, you're probably not going to access some newer faces that you're looking for too.
So, Kate had something in her chat. Let me read this. Melita suggested to bring a Needle Pointers magazine. Great. Walker, she wants to know the Instagram name from Kate Morgan. Kate, I think Cigarro Stitchers, Phoenix, she's programs there. They posted on their Instagram and they got a new member in 1 week. So, Nancy, I'm going backwards here. All right, so Nancy can't make it. She's a family reunion. So that's a great idea, Melita and Kristen as well, is to be cognizant of the timing that people can meet. Also is to how to bridge that gap. Yes, Candy.
So something I'm using to promote, there's a Facebook group. What's the name of the
Well,
posting
Sandy is
the
looking for the Facebook group. Okay, you're out. You have people who are interested. Get their email address because they're not going to remember yours. So have somebody contact them to invite them to one of your meetings. And
Right.
Do not limit yourself to IKEA, any of the coffee shops, Panera, bookstores, any place that attracts people. And another thing you may want to consider, have you talked to the local local needlepoint shops? Ask what people are stitching. What is the age group? Yes, I have a problem. I'm a threadaholic. And I have a group that follows, and we do a road trip. Dayton, Cincinnati, Indianapolis. And at every shop, I'm asking, who is coming in? Oh, we've got people coming in. They're wanting to know how to stitch. They want to do needlepoint, but they want small pieces. They're not right now ready to do the decorative. You need to pull them in. People are always looking for classes. There was a new shop that opened up here. They offered 2 classes in one day. It sold out on the first day. People are out there. It's a younger group.
Right.
I'll
shut up.
So the Facebook group I was talking about is called Stitching and Needlework Events.
Can you put that in the chat?
For the most part, yes, I will. For the most part, people show, sorry, I was trying to get the chat open. For the most part, people post about like retreats and things like that, but it is stitching and needlework events. Well, going to meet up, do a thing at IKEA or wherever you go, that is really an event. So it would qualify for going in there.
Right.
Another thing that our group, this is Kristen from Hampton Roads Sandpipers, that we're working on is a small business card. So I do a lot of travel for work and I stitch on the planes, and I can't tell you how many people have asked me, what are you doing? How can I get involved? And I think if you have something, either a QR code or something you can physically give them, it doesn't have to be huge, of how they can connect with you, whether it's on Instagram, email, or both, or social media in general. I think those things are really, really helpful. So you don't necessarily, you can do the group meetups, but every individual person in the guild or in the chapters can help,
love that.
Spread the word too. It doesn't have to be such a structured meetup.
Right. And to extend that, we've done that as well. So what San Diego chapter has done is we've done our own bookmarks. And there are QR codes to our chapter and to ANG. And we got these diagrams, we got permission from the Royal School of Needlework to copy the diagrams and to put in the QR code for their videos. So this is kind of like an instructional thing. This is a Scotch stitch. We have one for 10 stitch and continental.
So,
that's the beginning one. Yes.
I think when you ask how you can help the chapters, if the chapters don't have to reinvent them all, every chapter doesn't have to reinvent this. If this can come down from the national level, I think that is where you're going to get the most benefit for all the chapters, because not everybody's versed in knowing how to do that. And if that comes and you don't have to start from scratch. It's an easy plug and play for your own guild
Right.
and your own chapter. I think for our guild, I think that would be the most helpful thing from National.
And that's why, thank you, Kristen. You actually hit on one of my points. I did a series of proposals for National. We're going to discuss that. Because I have Canva Pro, and I already created this. If you like, we can send this out to you. I have to ask San Diego chapter, and well, actually, it was free. Me creating it was free, and I did pay my niece. There's someone speaking. Can someone mute that? Or I'm going to mute everybody. Okay, great. Thank you.
For Mohammed, uncovering the priest's avenue would be
sounds like
it's Kate Morgan's is where the sound was coming from.
Okay. Okay, great. Thanks, Kate, for shutting that off. I want to get back to Kristen's suggestion. That's my suggestion too, is to create templates with graphics. Now, these are all copyright free because we stitched them, right? And you can plug and play if you like and just put in your own chapter's QR code on there. If you have a website, some of you don't have website, but you can put on information. So that's what we're going to do, is create templates. Do you like the bookmarks? I was thinking of doing a bookmark and business card. One side would be already A&G. The other side will be either a QR code or information, or put in information about your chapter. Okay, thank you, Kristen. That's perfect, because now I can say directly, I got recommendations from the board wanting that. So I'd like to ask, is that a great idea?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, cool. Because I was going to have National, that way you can download it. It'll be in a format that you can automatically take to the printer just to print out. Okay, and then for you to kind of work with customizing it. Second thing I wanted to do is that, I love Costco. So let me give you some context here. I love Costco. Why I'm talking about Costco, I visit Costco's all over the world, and one thing they do very good are samples. Now, has anyone not had a Costco sample or seen their sampling? Pat, you have not? Oh my
Never
gosh.
been to a Costco.
Oh my gosh.
Walker, oh my God, I'm going to have to take you gals to a Costco where there is samples. Okay, quick thing.
You can't get out of Costco for under $300.
Yeah.
I went to Costco during seminar.
That's why she doesn't want to go.
I know. So, but Costco's very smart, and even every other place, when you do samples, guess how much their sale goes up?
I bet.
Through the roof. About 200, 300%. And that's why I do samples. So what I am working with a gal, she's retiring as a school teacher in June. And I like to ask if anybody want to help her join her, because she's only been with the guild like a couple years. But what I thought with her background, creating educational materials, obviously for school, is to create something similar to Hearts for Hospice. Okay, is anybody not familiar with Hearts for Hospice? Not familiar. Okay, so it would be something similar, an instructional chart with a simple design on it, and for you can use, like Hearts for Hospice, you can use any threads, and it's a great stash buster, as you know. But for chapters to kit that up and give them away with a needle. So when Melita or Kristen, or Evelyn could say, I love your needlework, someone can pull out a small bag with the information, maybe with a business card or the bookmark, and show them how to start tent stitching. So it's for chapters who would like to do it. And I would like to, hopefully in July or August, to help partner and help create one. And then it'll be available on the website for chapters to download. How's that sound?
Great.
And I know from Karen, that was her chapter project several years ago. donated over 30. Okay, so Karen maybe can resurrect that and maybe put in your information about your chapter and maybe get people to come and maybe to entice them to say you come our chapter after you're done, we'll help you finish it. I don't know, with a bookmark, maybe you can just put a simple sway backing or something. I don't know. Or finish it with a nun stitch or something like that. Marilyn, welcome.
Yes.
And Diana too. We got more people. Marilyn, can you?
When you have a sec.
Okay, Marilyn, Kate, and Diana, if you could put down what you got your chapter already, what your positions are and your chapter. Roadrunner? Okay, that's right. And Kate, you're with Cigarro Stitcher, so okay, we already did that. So that's another idea that I think how national can be of help. How's that sound? I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's available to be there. Any disagreement?
No, I think that's a great idea.
No? Okay, great. Great, we'll do that. Our time is coming up. It's 1 o'clock. You guys may have to come off, but one final thing I did promise you, I will be sending this recording out with the chat so you get to see it. Some of you, I had promised to share with you quickly, how do you get to, all of you guys have spent time with us. We will set up another time before seminar and we'll do that on a weekend. So Sunday, a big pain in the butt.
Shirley, does A&G National have a new Instagram account? I think they
Yes.
do.
Yes,
Okay.
they do. We started a new Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yeah,
We
and it's
work-
under A&G Community rather than
Needlepoint Community because we're promoting seminar. It's exciting. There's going to be TikTok reels. We would appreciate if you could promote that one as well. And it's been really great. Yes,
It'd probably be great if National could. I don't know. I don't think I remember seeing it in any of the recent emails. Maybe I could have missed it. But if it hasn't been announced to all the members, it probably would be a good thing that they've got a new, here are our social media accounts. Please be sure you follow us.
Okay.
All right, I'll make sure that happens.
All right, thanks, Kristen.
So I just have one thing. Could you check your mailing list when you send out announcements about this? I only knew about this because Nancy posted something on Cyber Pointers, and I'm still kind of in the background and the board on that. And then Howard posted something to messages on A&G, but I never saw an announcement about this meeting.
I'm sorry about that, Cindy. So you're with North Central. Okay.
Could it have to do with what email she has in the system?
Yes. One, Cindy, is your email on the system accurate, up to date? Okay, great. So let me talk to Howard. We've been having problems because they are updating the web page finally. And there's been some broken pages. If you see any broken web pages, let me know or let your AR know.
Yeah, I saw some today.
Yeah. We paid them a ton of bucks and we're demanding service, right? So that's what we're doing. We're working hard behind the scenes to.
I know the alias emails don't work sometimes, and so I don't know how you do the email for this, but it didn't work.
All right, Cindy. Point noted. Okay.
Really, the Find Your Chapter page on the A&G website doesn't work.
I'm sorry. Find Your
Find
Chapter
a chapter page goes to it does not found.
Yes. I've already put that in. So let me tell you we only got 2 people on Frontline Co right now working because their entire attention is on seminar. They have asked, they're collecting all the web changes and they're going to do it in one big mass in about a week. So I hate to tell you that, but I have no control over them. Their biggest thing is seminar registration and, managing all the people in the hotels and all that at this moment. That is their number one priority. But like I said, I want to sum up and say my priority and the AR's priority is help to you. So we want to hear from you. We can't fix anything. We don't know if there's anything broken. I appreciate Cindy for speaking up about the email, I want to look at that. Let me make sure.
Shirley, can I just raise one quick thing that
Sure.
if you have a TikTok account, there is a very robust needlepoint TikTok group going on there. And I think if you go on that and you get into it, you will see what the new younger generation of needlepointers are doing and what they want. And I think that will help because they're not rule followers. And if you come in with rules,
Boy, are they not.
right, and they're going to go the other way, but they also want to learn. So they're sort of giving you mixed messages sometimes. But I think that if we really want to get younger stitchers and the newer stitchers in, I think we sort of have to start them where they are. And if you go on TikTok, it's a huge volume of people. I think you will get a sense of what they're looking for right now out of needlepoint, and I'm not sure we're reaching that group at all.
Yeah, we're going to do that at this, and you're right, Pat. The thing is, how do we get them to a chapter? So I need you as chapters, think about how you're going to reach to them and get them on board, which is why these ideas of templates and maybe a sample kit. But I also want you to think of how many of you here are still, of your chapters, still asking cash or checks to sign in as membership, to be a member. So think about it.
Surely.
Because, that is I think might be a great impediment. Yes, who's speaking? Oh, Tony? Tony.
Shirley, would you, this won't help nationwide, but one of the things that you might want to tell them about that we're doing in Denver to entice younger people that aren't part of the A&G community to come in and see what we're all about. We're having a special event in Denver you don't have to be a member. It's open to the public. And I'll let you address that, Shirley, but I thought we are taking some of these things in, and Shirley will be there. I don't know if she'll be there, but she'll have the table there for membership.
Right. So what Tony's alluding to, thank you, Tony, for reminding me on this one. National actually had an opportunity. We have the ballroom free on Sunday. No events are going. So we thought, well, what the hell? We're already paying for it. So we're turning that a Stitch in Public event. And I believe we're going to charge a nominal amount, and we're going to give out goodie bags. And we'll have people, our members there. And it's still in the development phase right now. So I can't get into it. It's going to be exciting, but we're going to attract new members there. And we like to work with the local chapters to have them sign up for the local chapters and national at the same time. And our commitment is try to get you more local members. If this works, then maybe we could do that at all other seminars, assisting local chapters get more members. Okay, Candy, yes.
Okay, this isn't necessarily going to help all of these chapters right now, but
no.
And
yes.
I hate repeating saying, oh, well, so-and-so does something, but Nan goes and every year we put out a little flyer that's dropped off to the shops in that general area. And this year we had intended to add in dropping off the little flyers at the framing shops. Because
that's a great idea.
Because 2 years ago, the top winner at Nan was someone that only entered because her framer, somehow when she went to get a piece of needlepoint framed, she was like, oh, because the framer mentioned this thing or whatever. So she came to Nan, and I think she did join and become a member. So while it's something to do, and I think we're too late for Denver this year, but for
too late, we can always let the framers know. What?
We could
That's a
probably still do that.
And get something out to framers, and just like a little postcard or something small that get them into our exhibit and get them to. That's a way to get some stitchers, because people that aren't necessarily in chapters, they do still get their stuff framed or finished.
Okay, Kristen, sorry.
I think the best way you're going to get traction to have people at that open stitch and chat is you find the stitch clubs in Denver and you get to them and they post on their social media accounts that this is you get buy-in from those local stitch clubs and somehow offer to host those stitch clubs that stitch night at A&G.
Oh, that's an
That's a
excellent
great
one.
idea.
Good
That's how you're
idea.
that's how
Kristen,
you're
thank
gonna
you.
get the people that Pat are talking about
Yes.
to the everybody else's ideas are great, but if you really want to make traction, you got to find the stitch groups, the stitch and chats, those stitch clubs, and invite them to come.
Yeah.
Right. And
That's a
if they
really
don't,
good idea.
we want to also be prepared if they don't bring any of their stitching, we have something available for
Oh,
them.
they will bring stitching. Trust me, they have plenty
Okay.
to stitch.
Okay, great, great.
But I mean, if you have somebody new, that would be a good idea. But I think most of the Stitch Club people, they have projects in their stash that they're,
Okay, so Howard's saying that, yeah, Jenny Walker, oh, she has to leave. From what Howard's saying that they want something small, something snarky. They always want to paint their own canvas.
These are the youngers.
Younger people. Howard, we can address, you're right. We can look at another viewpoint later on or another event that allow them to do that. That's actually not a bad idea. And then we need to meet where they are and not just reject them because they do things differently, which is true. A lot of them do stitch snarky sayings. They do stitch rude words, and or they also stitch things who are not in tune with a lot of pop culture, a lot of anime. So, or whatever, and I'm Lord of the Rings fan, so I know what it's like, Lord of the Rings fan. So I've been doing a lot of that lately.
maybe reaching out to this is Kristen again, but maybe reaching out to some of those new designers or like Lita, if anybody follows Nashville Needlepointer. She's a big finisher. We've had her at our chapter twice. I think if there's a way to bridge the gap between A&G and some of the newbies, that might be a place to start too.
Yes, and Walker says she follows Grand Millennials on Facebook, and many of them are doing on their own using charts.
Yeah.
And they often recommend DMC because everything else is super expensive. One of the things I do want to say, at least for Denver, a part of the goodie bag may include a lot of silks. They get one of the goodie bags. We can fill it with a lot of silks and other items. They'll make it worth their while to come. So just an FYI.
Yep.
I'm very excited about that,
quick,
actually.
A quick
Walker?
add on to the Grand Millennials. There was a long conversation which I failed to reply to, and I should go back and find it, about using AI and Chat GPT and some of these things, and not talking to real people. And what I missed was the opportunity to go in and say, local needlepoint stores, chapters can really help you, because there was confusion and they didn't seem to understand that there's a wealth of information that an AI is just never going to give you.
Exactly.
And it was, of course not. And
that is a big problem.
And
it takes away from the artists. Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. And it takes away from the local artists and the local teachers.
And I
and
don't think
teachers
they
development.
care about the local artist, frankly.
No.
They are saying things.
But we do. We do.
Well, we do,
And
yes. And somebody else said this the other day in our we have a monthly stitch in on Zoom, and somebody noted the other day that lost what I was going to say. I don't know what it was. Oh, yes, I do. That we see these articles in the news, like there'd been a big magazine and had an article about needlework, and none of these ever mention, Nancy, help me if you remember, they never mention that there is a National Needlepoint Guild.
Right.
There are these articles about stitching, but there's never anything about that. And I don't know how it was, maybe it was Vogue, Teen Vogue.
Oh, it was Vogue. Yeah, it was a Vogue.
And how we go about that, whether we write the editor to the magazines and say, next time you could add in.
Right.
But we're not getting any media boost to journalists. I'm done.
Exactly. A good point, Walker. So this is okay. Yes, Karen, Sparks.
As far as going back to the kits for the Denver group coming up, could you put a call out to all the chapters and that, the whole guild, and say, can you collect threads to donate for those kits with these other threads that they don't want to use, but maybe would if they got them for free.
Yes, thank you so
And
much, Karen. We
entice
will
them, and
reach
that
out.
would not be a cost for, for the Denver group or whatever, and that's one way all of us can help.
Yes. Well, we're not asking Denver, their chapter at all to pay
No,
for
but
any of that. It will come from national, but we want them to benefit getting new members.
But why pay for it when we can go in our stash? And God knows all of us have stash.
No,
you
no, no,
know.
no. These
Yeah.
goodie bags are for people, new people coming
I
in.
know.
Oh,
We
okay.
used to do this back in the day.
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Mhm.
you, Karen.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll put that
Anyway,
down
just
there.
a thought.
No, absolutely. You guys, there's many ways you can help, and I appreciate you reminding me of that. Before we end, I want to remind all chapters, the magazine is looking for articles about chapters. They want to promote chapters. So if you have any magazines, articles about your chapter, please send them to the magazine editor. What is it? Needle Pointers? Needlepoint editor at needlepoint.org. My God, gotta look at.
It's in the magazine.
It's in a magazine. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. I can't remember stuff now. Okay, I only have, unfortunately, this. Yeah.
And
So the other
Shirley,
thing, since you brought that up, I would just say, if you have any members who create their own needlepoint from scratch and don't have any way of, sharing it with other people, I've worked with several people now to get their pieces in the magazine. I work from hand-drawn charts and work with the person going back and forth to get in couple pieces that are working. People who don't normally design have reached out and getting their pieces published, and it's been very fun for them and exciting to see their work published. So if you have somebody in your chapter who's done something and would consider sharing it with everybody, let us know, because that's another fun thing to do.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Melita, for letting people know.
One other thing, Shirley, real quick. This is, I know all the other area reps, I'm not speaking for them, but I'm sure that they would. If you could just go back to your chapters and check when the last time you submitted a chapter area report.
Oh, yes.
And if you don't know, just fire off a 5-minute thing to get us up to date, so we know who to contact, so we know who to include in these meetings and things like that. It only takes 5 minutes. It's right there on the website. It is still working.
Let me share that with you
got
real
one
quick.
not an hour and a half ago.
Yes, it's important for all
And,
chapters to when you go to the main website. And I also want to expand this a little bit, see how this works for you. But here's the chapter annual report. And here's where, if you don't know who's who, there's where you are. And it'll tell you which state you're in and which chapter area. So Southeastern. And it's easy peasy to put
That's
it
all
in.
it is. And it would make our lives really, really, really easy if you would do that. And then we
And
don't have to hound you.
Well, we could. I do enjoy hounding people, actually.
And you're
Yes, I
good.
do. I do enjoy sometimes hounding people.
Thank you.
Website,
Thank you. That's my own little thing. Thank you.
So
So-
I do have one comment on chapter annual report. It
yes.
says you can print it. I have never been able to print it.
Okay, let me put that down.
Add
We're
that to
trying
your
to do,
list.
but I do, we're trying to send it to everybody. Okay, can't print car. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate that. Put that down here. We'll talk to the web people.
Yeah.
All right. It is now 1:22. Is there anything else people would like to chat? This is great. So in the future, this is really kind of an intro to say hello. So the next one we're going to do, give me a quick moment, Howard, is that our next meeting, we're going to separate people or do all programs, all membership, treasurer, because Zoom allows you to have rooms. We'll create rooms for that. You can go back and forth. But we also like to put together a lot of your suggestions of what we discussed to do membership outreach. Okay, so I'll start one here. and send it out. And I'd like to ask the chapter which ones they've done and which one they're willing to do, because we'd like to highlight that. And what success in terms of getting chapter members for you, because that's the hump. The hump is you're doing great in outreach, but how do you get people sign up and give you money to join? I mean, there's Facebook, Instagram, but we have to bridge that hump, and that's what I'm trying to work on. I think there's several things that we can do to do that. All right, Howard, final word before we, anything?
My comment is you made the comment about if you have concerns, tell us. It would be
Right.
great if you could email those concerns early to either Shirley or your area rep so that we can consolidate them, because let's be reasonable. We don't really need to hear from 5 different areas, how do we get new people? Or it's too expensive, or it's boring, or the needle pointers we don't like. My comment on the needle pointers is if you don't like it, then maybe you need to tell us specifically why you don't like it. And if you can't, then obviously you're just complaining to be complaining. Sorry, I'm
Well,
not politically correct.
okay, I think what Howard's saying, constructive feedback is welcomed. I welcome that because I can't fix anything I don't know about, or at least champion for something
I'm
to be
done.
changed. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Again, this meeting has been recorded and it'll be sent out as soon as I fix it, as soon as I get it downloaded and send it out all to you. Cindy will make sure you get it. All right, and I'm gonna stop the recording now. Okay.